Instead of using reciprocals, an alternate way to divide fractions is with direct division. To do that, we rewrite each fraction so the denominators match. Then when we divide the numerators and denominators, the denominator is always going to become 1, and our answer is always going to be whatever the division is for the numerators. For example, to divide 3/8 by 5/6, we rewrite each denominator with a we write each fraction with a denominator of 24. So 3/8 becomes 9/24, 5/6 becomes 20/24. So we divide the numerators, we get 9/20. Divide the denominators, we get 1. So this is 9/20. We don't really need to show these two steps here. You can if you want, but it's always going to be whatever the numerators are is going to be my final answer, other than simplifying. So here are some examples. 3/4 divided by 1/4. Using reciprocals, I'd write it as 3/4 times 4/1. And then you can simplify or multiply across to get 12/4, which becomes 3. For direct division, I can just say 3/1. And my answer is 3. For a second example, let's say 5/8 divided by 3/16. Using reciprocal, I would have 5/8 times 16/3, which is 80/24. As a mixed number, that's 3 and 8/24, which reduces to 3 1/3. With direct division, the common denominator would be 16. So I would multiply the top and bottom of that first fraction by 2. And I get 10/16 divided by 3/16, get 10/3, which reduces to 3 1/3. 7/10 divided by 2/3 is the same thing as 7/10 times 3/2. So 21/20, which is 1 1/20. Common denominator would be 30, so the 7/10 becomes 21/30. 2/3 becomes 20/30. And 21/30 divided by 20/30 is 21/20, which is 1 1/20. So if I want to say 12/20 divided by 5/8, the least common denominator is between 20 and 8, I guess would be 40. 20 times 2 and 8 times 5. So for the first fraction, I would multiply the top and bottom by 2 to get 24/40. The second fraction, I'd multiply the top and bottom by 5. And I would get 25/40. So the answer is 24/25. 2/9 divided by 4/7. The least common denominator is going to be 63. So the first fraction, multiply the top and bottom by 7. Second fraction, multiply the top and bottom by 9. So this becomes 14/63 divided by 36/63, which is 14/36 divided by 2, top and bottom, you get 7/18. So direct division isn't really faster than using reciprocals. It's not slower or faster. It's about the same. The advantage is that there are a lot of students that struggle with which fraction to flip, how to change the multiplication. With direct division, it uses the same steps as with addition and subtraction in terms of getting a common denominator. So it's a process that students already do naturally.